Madam Chair, I've been here for 2
No,
hours.
please, I apologize.
I've been here for 2 hours, Madam Chair. I want to speak.
So does everybody else. Greg
Yeah,
McMorris is next.
yeah, no.
Al, I apologize.
No, well,
Al,
no, you ain't gonna cut the meeting off, and you talking about something that's historical as to where the first
thank you, Al.
African-American
I
played
would
golf.
ask you
Hold
to
up,
sit down.
Commissioner.
No, Al, I'm asking you to
Commissioner,
sit
no,
down
I'm
very
not gonna
respectfully.
stop. I'm not gonna stop. If you're gonna say you're gonna cut the meeting off, I done been up here for 2 hours, brought the kids, I
So
did
have 10 other
everything.
people who
And
are
you're
ahead of
talking
you.
about doing
I
something
would
to a
really
historical
appreciate if you
site
would sit
in
down.
the African-American community. I can't let you do that. And you know, I've been at this park board and I supported you as Commissioner Music,
Al, would you please take a
Commissioner
seat?
B-Town when y'all was on the other side and
Al,
you couldn't even have your voice and I spoke up for you. So you can't tell me you're going to cut me off when you finna
I'm not
talk about
cutting you
doing
off.
something
There are
to a
several other people.
historical African-American site. It's historical. Our history is important. We're
Al,
dealing with the situation of
your
we
time
just
will be coming
Amir
up.
Locke, George Floyd. Don't let this. I'm saying to you. I'm speaking mine now. I'm saying to you. This is a historical site. Do not. When I look at this park board last year, it was diverse. I'm looking at only one African American up here now, and when we gotta try to. I don't even want to put her in it. I'm talking to the white park board members to tell them
Thank you,
this is
Al.
important. No, don't thank me until I get through. This is important to our community. I know the master plan, the people came in with a plan that you was talking about the water. You were saying we can't get rid of the water. Now they come in and tell you we got a way to do the water. Everybody's not going to be happy. Don't make our community the one unhappy. We don't have to sacrifice. We don't have to sacrifice. And I'm saying that to you, Madam Chair, that I voted for the comeback that we won last week, and I fought against African Americans on the board last year. This is the one good thing they did was not let y'all mess with Hiawatha and let us fix it. That's the one thing we did.
Thank
That's
you,
the
Al.
one thing we did. And so for you to sit
Al,
here and then tell me you're gonna cut off discussion, that's not feeling good, President Portney. That is not feeling good. I feel like that's racist what you're doing, and we in our community we going through a thing where Amir Locke got killed. I don't. They said no bill there. We African Americans are dying, and then you gonna say we can't speak, and you done had 100 white people come up here and speak. You can't do that. You got to figure that out. You can't. You either you let the meeting go on longer and listen to us, or you can't do that. And we should never let you do that. And I supported y'all. And Commissioner Music knew it. That when they was picking on y'all last year with Commissioner Betal, I was supporting the women on the board. Now it's women on the board. Don't do this to our community. That's my word to it. Don't do it. Lead a 18-0 and let's figure it out. Work with the people that said they can suck that water out. But this ain't gonna be the end. This ain't gonna be the end. You will not destroy our history. Y'all had slaves in Minnesota too. You done forgot about it. So whoever put the master plan, it wasn't us.
We have a time certain.
Yeah,
It has been
I know it.
publicly notified.
Yeah,
at
no, but you
6:30.
can't let everybody speak
I
against.
am going to recess the full board for their administration and finance committee for a public hearing now. I apologize, but I tried to forewarn everybody ahead of time that this is
So
the
are
way.
you gonna have another meeting about this? You want us to come back?
No, after the public hearing, all right, we will then reconvene the full board and we will listen to all the speakers that have signed up like you. So you will have an opportunity, but we have to do
So
this
you gonna
time.
make us keep the kids all night?
I'm not making you.
Yeah.
We have a public hearing that's already been publicly announced, and so we are respecting
Don't
that.
disrespect our
I'm not
community,
disrespecting you at all.
President Forney.
I am.
You in
adhering
charge
to
now.
rules. I am.
You didn't say, I didn't know if I knew you was gonna do that. That ain't the way I would have voted. I didn't know you was coming in to kill a historical,
I am
that's
now
when
going
we
to-
couldn't go to the golf course.
I will reconvene
We
then
couldn't,
our
yeah,
meeting.
you should reconvene.
Okay, now
We
I'm going to
couldn't
recess.
go to the golf course.
I
You remember
am
that.
recessing
You remember
the
that,
full board,
President Ford, you
and we are
remember
moving
that.
on to
We
the
couldn't go to the
administration.
clubhouse. We could play, but we couldn't go to the clubhouse. That's Minnesota.
Thank you, Al.
That's
Thank you.
Minnesota. Well,
Thank
leave it
you.
alone then, President Fortney. Leave it alone. Y'all leave it alone.
Thank
Leave
you, Al.
the golf course alone and let's fix it
Thank
with
you,
the
Al,
people
for
that
your-
came up here, engineers, saying they can fix it. What we here for? Listen to them. and let them fix it. Or we we should not let this
Al,
happen.
Al, would you please be seated?
We should not let this
I
happen.
am trying to
Yeah,
ask you
why don't you
very
tell me you ain't gonna let it
respectfully,
happen?
would you please
Well,
be
tell me
seated?
you ain't gonna let it happen.
Please
Say you ain't gonna let it happen.
seated.
Say you ain't gonna let it happen.
Be seated.
Say, hey, say you ain't
Oh,
gonna let it happen.
I am recessing the
Yeah,
board,
but
the
say
full
you ain't
board.
gonna let it happen. Leave the golf course alone, Meg and commissioners. Leave the golf course alone. You want this? What you want? You want us to fight like this, or we trying to be decent? We're trying to be decent. I ain't gonna sit there. I'm not gonna sit there and let you just run it over us and say I'm finna go. We finna do something else. I'm concerned about you taking a historical site from my grandson and my daughter. It's a historical site, and everybody up here, remember, we believe in it. Commissioner Thompson, we believe in it. We believe in that site.
Thank you, Al, for your,
Yeah,
really, I really do.
Well, say you ain't gonna do it, Meg. That's what I want to hear.
No, I am here to preside over this board here, and the board is now going to recess, okay, to go to the Administration and Finance Committee. It's on our agenda, and that's what we're going to be doing right now. So thank you. Co-chair Benny, would you please?
You heard. And we'll come back. If we got to come back, we're not gonna let you destroy a historical site where you wouldn't let African Americans go in the clubhouse. You could play golf, but you couldn't get no water. Yeah, come on.
I would like
come on. You could play golf, but you can't get no water.
Mr. Flowers.
And I wouldn't have did that. I wouldn't have. This is bad. This
Mr.
is
Flowers,
bad what you're doing here.
Be seated.
This is bad.
I'd like to
This
call
is
the
bad.
planning committee to order. Mr.
then-
Flowers,
yeah,
I talked to you
gonna
when you were running
intimidate
for
me.
mayor, and I have nothing but respect for you. Please respect us. We are citizens sitting here before you.
And we're
Please.
citizens that
I
want
know.
to speak to you.
Please, but be
Okay, thank you
seated.
so much. Thank you. I want to hear from you when the time comes back. Thank you,
We're
Mr.
citizens
Flowers.
too.
Okay.
Yeah, we're citizens
I'd like
too.
to call the planning committee to order.
citizens
Secretary,
too.
will you please call the roll?
Vice President Smith.
Call the roll. That's
Here.
what y'all leave Hiawatha alone.
Commissioner
That's not
Schaefer.
okay.
Here.
That's not
Commissioner
okay. You gotta
Olson.
wait a bit.
Here.
Co-Chair
You're
Alper.
lucky to get on with this meeting right here.
Co-Chair Benny.
I'm here.
I'm speaking
You
on
have a
myself on
quorum.
my behalf.
Thank you. I want to, since we've called the meeting to order, so we're going to go through the